There's the. All right, welcome back to another Keaton and Taylor podcast. Today we got special guest Joshua Brown from Shorter University. Josh, tell us a little about yourself, and then we'll get this going.
Okay, cool. I'm Joshua Brown from Kingsland, Georgia, South Georgia. I play quarterback for Shorter University, and yeah, man, I love what I do. In my free time, I play NCAA.
Hey,
Work
you
out.
playing the new
You know what
college
I'm
football
saying?
game?
Oh yeah, it's amazing, man. I like it a
Yeah,
lot. Yep,
yeah.
straight the road to glory.
I know,
Straight the
right?
road to glory.
I'm rooting
Yep,
on
I
you soon.
yep.
haven't tried it out yet. I need to.
Yeah, but it's been fun though, man. But yeah, that's just a little bit about me.
That's cool.
All right,
hmm
who wants to start with questions? You or me, Keaton?
I got you.
All right.
Kind of hooked on the college football, but I won't go on about that one now. So, first question, how do you recharge yourself, basically? Like, what do you do for fun?
Uh, like I said, like I just I play the game with my cousin. We play NCAA, or I be on Warzone. Or just recharging. I like to watch film. Um, just chill. Um, Mainly just do things that don't require a lot of activity. You know.
Yeah, that's my kind of chill. That sounds like
Yeah,
fun
that's
to me.
my
Yeah,
that yeah. Yeah, just being around my cousins and stuff and family, they keep me entertained, you know what I'm saying, where I don't gotta go out and do things like of activity, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I
but
get
that's
that.
just how I chill. That's how I chill, so just being
All
around
right,
my family.
so quick question: who's better at NCAA, you or your cousin?
Oh yeah, definitely me. Definitely
Oh,
me.
okay, yeah,
He
yeah.
just now
definitely you.
he's just now getting into it, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh, yeah.
it's cool for him. But I was just playing my homeboy Nard the other day and we went tat for tat. We were just playing games. We about the same. So, shout out to him. But yeah, it's been fun though, man.
That's good. Yeah,
But
that's a lot of
yeah.
fun.
Yeah. hmm
But playing it shorter. This is what your second year playing, correct? If I'm not wrong.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, second year. So what did you learn in that first year? I know we had
Well, this is my
no,
third year. I apologize
third
because
year,
I read.
second
Yeah,
year.
yeah. I
Yeah,
read shirt in my first year.
correct. And
hmm
then you started last year because I
Yes,
went
sir.
and saw you play. But
Yeah, I did
what
too.
did oh yeah, I forgot you went and watched too. But what was, a couple of things you learned, as a starter after the starter went down that first game of the year.
A couple things I learned. I had to step into my own role as being a leader, being a voice on the team, just doing what I can to make sure that me, my teammates, my offense, O line, everybody on the same page to continue going and playing at the highest level that our offense can be. And it was unfortunate what had happened, but it was just I just looked at it as an opportunity to try to step in and do the best for my team. So
Hey, it sounds like I heard the team is okay this year. I know we had a lot
oh
of
yeah,
people leave, but I've heard it's not bad going into
yeah,
new conference.
yeah, yeah. I'm actually very excited this year about our team, our offense, especially we have a lot of returners and have a lot of guys with experience coming back that are ready to step into that role to
That's good.
play. So
Yeah, that's good.
and the coaches did a good job, but we're recruiting. We have a lot of potential freshmen that could be really good, and
Yeah.
our O line is looking pretty good too. We're supposed to be having a couple transfers coming and adding on to what we already have, so we're solid
Nice.
there too. So
Hey,
yeah, I'm really
Nice.
excited. Like it's actually been, it's turning. It sounds
yeah,
good, but when fall camp goes around and everything starts to come together, that's
yeah.
when the excitement comes around. We're like, okay, yeah, we could be really good. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, I'm excited. So
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
that's
exciting,
yeah,
good.
man.
As the shorter student,
yeah,
I'm waiting for the football team to, you know, be a little bit better than it is. But
for
I can't
sure.
wait to come and watch some games this year.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, I'll be
I
honest, I'm a Barry student, so I'm like
Nah, that's cool. Nah, yeah, that's cool. uh-huh.
So uh, you may or may not know, me and Taylor are very open about our faith on this podcast.
I
So where do you like how do you feel like you have a definite calling to use your faith in in this game? And how do you plan to like continue to
Oh,
grow?
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
we
I'm
fell.
sorry.
That's fine.
It's all
My
good.
bad.
So
Uh,
basically, like, yeah, how do you plan to share like the faith, your faith, with your teammates and impact others?
um, I like to say, like, okay, so basically just trying to involve the Lord with everything that I do. You know, be thankful for what the things that the abilities and things that He gave me, so I can just use that and you know, um, just be thankful for it. Um, it's very important. Our faith is very important with the team because that's all we can lean on. Really,
Yep.
Mhm.
is Him. And when we because it's not easy to do what we do, and we use Him as a guidance tool to keep going and just keep showing up and keep giving it our best. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
um but we have a lot of people on our team that we can go to for that direction. Like shout out Toby, um top around there, the pastor for Rome Church. He comes to and he gives us our speeches and stuff pregame, and it gives me a lot of motivation to go out there and do my best because the situation he put me in. He put me in this situation, so
Right.
I'm just very blessed to be in this situation. So I just want to make the most out of it and continue to like glorify His name as while I'm doing it. I think that's an amazing thing, and I encourage my teammates to do the same, like just to go to church every Sunday and just get a word in, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
and we
Mhm.
have great churches in Rome,
Yeah.
and in Barry. So I love the community. They give out a lot of they really drive you to be the best you can be spiritually, and I like that. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
would agree. I would completely agree with that.
Wow, you answered that question pretty well.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, that was good.
So, a little sidetrack, but you watch NFL a little bit?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What player, as you grow up, did you model yourself after? And then, who's your favorite player? Because I know that
Okay,
that changes.
that's a good question. Yeah, it does change. So growing up, let me see. Growing up, I've always liked like Michael Vick. I,
Okay.
I
Oh
I used
yeah.
to watch him a lot. He was just very explosive, very exciting quarterback to watch. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that's what I like watching about him. But now, as I done got older, and I'm playing the game for myself and everything. I'm starting to like C.J. Stroud. He's doing
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
good.
That's a
he's
Yeah,
cool.
that's
he's
a
He's a lot
good
of fun to
thing.
watch.
he's a fun guy to watch, and he's also very big on his faith.
Yeah, he
And
is.
Mhm.
and if you haven't seen it, I suggest that you go watch this documentary because it was really good on YouTube. So,
That's cool.
but yeah, he's a guy that I would like to be model my game after. You know what I'm saying? Just the way he carries himself and
Mhm.
the way he gravitates towards his teammates. Everybody loves him in the city. And he's all about his business. That's something that I want to be doing. So yeah.
Okay, so you said like you kind of want to be doing like a business. So is that kind of
No,
what you're
like
looking like?
yeah,
Okay.
so like I want to basically do just the way that he goes about his life. Like he's like it showed it in the documentary. He's
Oh,
always training, like his
Yeah.
daily schedule. You know
yeah,
what I'm
it just
saying?
hit me. Okay.
Yeah,
A
it's like a daily
little
schedule of
slow
how
today.
he
Okay.
goes around. No, you good, you good, you good. I should have explained that a little more, but
No,
yeah,
you can
no,
explain
just
it
the
well.
way. Yeah, no, but just the way he goes about his daily activities. It's all about like coming around this time of the season,
Mhm.
we're about to get ready for fall camp. It's
Yep.
all about like,
Yeah.
just locking in on your assignment and just trying to get better day by day and just continue the building off of
Yep.
what you already know. So it's just a process really, man. This is what I like to do. So but
Okay.
yeah. So
Okay. So did Michael like because you saw Michael Vick? I'm assuming you grew up like a Falcon fan and all that stuff.
yeah, my mom's a Falcon fan. So
Hey, let's
yeah,
go.
we
Okay.
we was always watching them. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So did seeing him make you want to play football, or what actually got you into playing football?
Oh my God, fun. This is a funny story. Like, I never really was big on football. The crazy thing, like, I've always grew up being a baseball player because we're a baseball family, oriented family. My
Mhm.
dad played college baseball at Alabama State, so we was always me and my little brother. He was always our coach growing up. We
Yeah.
was big on baseball, but it was one of them years where the Xbox One came out. And
Yeah.
my dad was like, hey Josh, like, hey, you come out and play rec league this year, I'll buy you an Xbox One. And everybody at school talking about
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
So it was like, oh, okay, you know what? I'm gonna play this year and so I can get that Xbox One. So I played that year and I ended up being really good at it and it was up from there. I just fell in love with it from there. But yeah,
So
he
you were
he kind of
bribed.
just bribed me. I was bribed. Yeah, I was definitely bribed to play, but you know, it just came to me. It just came to me like as natural. Being
Yeah.
a quarterback. I've always been a quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just things that come with it. It fitted me. I could see myself
Yeah.
being pursuing this. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
but I'm just very thankful for it. Very thankful for him and for everybody that was with me so throughout the journey and everything. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. That was another great answer to the question.
Yeah. You're answering these very, very well.
Thank
So
you, man.
talking about what got you into football. What was it? What was your transition like from high school to playing it shorter? What was that experience for you?
Oh, okay, that's good. That's a good question. So I played South Georgia, like I said, this school called Camden County High School, very big school, 7A school. Um, but I ended up transferring my senior year to go play in Tallahassee at a school
Okay.
called Robert F. Monroe. And that time of my life was a time where I had to move away from my parents. You
Hmm.
know, I was like,
Mhm.
I was already staying by myself. Just doing things day by day. So I almost felt like I was already in college. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the transition as far as being away from my parents was a little easier because of that. And I had good teammates and coaches that I was always around that was always there. So thank them for that. But the transition over from you talking about like athletically or like you just talking about just the experience just from
Either
high
way, I
school to
mean, yeah, either, from, moving, usually in high school, to college, you move away. So that was a good example there. But, athletic wise, the
oh
competition.
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, the competition was a immediate change. I had seen like, everybody is good,
Yeah.
and high school, I mean, one or two guys, but when you get to college, you can see that everything is good. Everything is taken a little bit more seriously. It's all about the finer details.
Right.
When you get into college, like everybody is good, but it's what are you going to do to get that edge? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just it takes a lot more like mentally like studying the game and like as far as physically I had a talent. It just came down to the work ethic. It just all came down to like your IQ
Yeah.
um uh and how to just attack a defense, you know what I'm saying, like through what they've seen. Like it's just a lot of things like that. You have to study the game a lot more, but it's all what the things that I love to do. But studying or going over studying film, learning a new playbook, all that things came naturally to me. Um, it's just all about like, yeah, just I forgot what I was gonna say. Nah, but yeah, man, it's a definitely a different change. Like GSC is very
Yeah.
very talented conference.
Yeah.
Um, so but you know things that I do, we do a good job. I have a great coaching staff to prepare us to go against those guys, and I'm very confident in the things that I can do. So
Yeah.
it just it all pan out when we go out there and play. So yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm curious, when it came to signing day, what made you choose shorter?
Okay, good question. So shorter was one of my better options because I was able to earn an academic and athletic scholarship,
Mm,
which was
Okay.
big
okay.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also took dual enrollment classes from the school that I went to, and
Okay.
those classes transferred over. So I was
Okay.
going to be a sophomore in the classroom my first year on campus. So that was a big thing for me. What I liked, and my mom is a high school teacher, so she ate that up. She loved
Yeah.
that, you know. So I did too. Like it paid off like significantly because I was supposed to be graduating in the spring. So I'm
Yeah.
very excited about that. But that really gave my decision there. Then it's the relationship with the coaches and my teammates, and mainly the relationship with the coaches. Like Coach Robles is a great coach. He's always been following me, always been encouraging me to play my best, and he's always been like in the loop with me and everything like that. So I felt like I had the best relationship with him when it came around that time for signing day, and that's what made me choose Shorter.
Okay, that's
Good
cool.
answer.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
So talking about football, what do you what does your future look like, either after football, or are you gonna kind of take football to the next level?
All right, I wanted to
Yeah,
ask that
man.
question.
Hey, I'm gonna go as far as the Lord willing that I can get, with
Agreed.
this football, yeah, like I know all guys that play at this level have dreams and aspirations of playing
Right.
at the highest level in the NFL. So, with me, I think of it as just taking it day by like just taking it like to where what can I do to be the best player this year better than I was last year. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's how I
Yeah.
like to look at it. I don't want to look at like the end goal of what I'm gonna do today to get better to go to the league. Like, nah,
Right.
man. It's all about the little things that you do that can prepare yourself to be the best player that you
Right.
can be. That's what it's all about. So it's preparation, man. That's you
Yeah.
know,
Not
Okay.
looking
that's what I
too
like to
far in the
focus on.
future.
Right,
Just
Yeah.
what's
exactly.
in
Yeah.
front of you. Good
Exactly.
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. So, what is some advice for the new players that are coming in that you have?
That's good. Okay. Some advice for the new players that are coming on. My advice is to
Sit back and
be
watch the
around.
pro. No, don't do
Yeah,
that.
nah, really just to know your crowd. Know who you be around.
Mm,
I suggest that you be around some guys that want to get better at what they do. They take football very seriously, but they also can chill and have fun at the same time. But they're smart about it. You know what I'm saying? College
mhm.
is a little different. It is a lot. It's different from high school. You are on your own. You don't have your parents there to tell you to do this and that. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
think that the people that you're around is very important because if they are striving to be better, then you are going to strive to be better.
Right.
So that's just one piece of advice I give to them. And then another thing would be uh, uh to work as hard as you can, but have fun at the same time. Like just be focused. Like when you come in the classroom and everything, handle your business in the classroom and handle your business on the field. Like everything else can work out for you. You ain't gonna have no issues with eligibility. You know, as long as you're doing one thing right. If you're doing good in the classroom, it transfers over to the field as well because it's just a mindset. Just to have a good
Right.
mindset to be on top of your business. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anything slip. And if you need help, there's people out there that can help you. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
there's tutors, there's all those sort of things. So just to be on top of your business, man, and those probably the two things that I would say: know your crowd and be on top of your business.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
That's
mainly
some
what it
good
is.
advice right there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
my question is, I got a couple more, but how do you, get your mindset right before the game? How do you lock in, before a game? Like
That's a good
saying you're
question.
starting, saying you're starting.
Yeah, yeah. So the day before the game, I go over the script of the art what our game plan would be,
Yeah.
and then we go over like walk through and stuff. Make sure that I got all my P's and Q's crossed as far as like knowing what to do when they get into this coverage,
Right.
knowing what to do when they get in that coverage, knowing when to audible, um, knowing when to manage the game, knowing when to play fast, knowing when to play aggressive. Those are the things that I focus on first, and then I focus on like how my body feels, like taking care of my body, like make sure I'm hydrated, things like that, eating good, all that. Then yeah, those, and then with that, um, the day of the game, say a prayer, keep my mind clear, so I can go in there, stay calm, be composed,
Yeah.
knowing what I have to do. And then when we get to the field, like I have the little routine. I just walk down. I get on the field. We like say if it's an away game, get
Yeah.
off the bus, put our stuff down, walk the field, envision myself like doing this or that, doing this and that. You know what I'm saying? This is
Yeah.
what I do. So envision myself doing this and that, and then when it comes around, everything just gets to flowing. Just make sure that I'm prepared mentally, because if I'm prepared mentally for the game,
Yeah.
I would have more composure and all that other stuff. So that's what I focus on the most. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, I
yeah.
get that.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
So, okay, what is your favorite memory from playing football?
Favorite memory. Wow. It's a
He's got to
lot
go
of
back. He's
good.
got to go back in his brain for that one.
It's a lot of good memories, man. It's a lot of good memory. Let me see. Favorite memory. Okay, so I could say my senior year when I had we played University of Christian in Jacksonville.
Okay.
I was playing for Monroe. It was a comeback game, and we ended up winning the game. And yeah, no, that was probably one of my favorite memories, because the commentator was like, uh, Josh Brown, Josh Brown, Josh Brown. When I was running, I had ran like 2 touchdowns that game. So it just made I just felt on top of the world, man, with support and everything like that. Um, playing in Florida, they advertise the sports there like a lot. So, just being on the news, talking about my
Mhm.
teammates and what we're gonna look like this season. Those are like big things to like, keep a student athlete in high school engaged in the
Yeah.
season. It makes them want to be better. It makes them want to be the best that they can be, because they know that the game's gonna be on TV or on the
Yeah.
news and
Mhm.
things like that. So,
Yeah.
it gives you a lot more drive, and it gets you more exposure too. So those are three good things. So, but yeah, man, my favorite memory was when we played University of Christian third. It was second round of playoffs, and we had one. So it was a comeback game too. We was losing at first, but we ended up winning that game, and it was just probably one of the best memories I've had in
So
high
that's their
school.
worst memory, right? University of
Yeah,
Christian right
definitely, yeah,
there.
definitely their worst memory, but one of our best memories. That's how it goes, man.
Yeah, I get it.
So, what is your most enjoyable part of playing football? Like, what do you enjoy most about, playing the sport?
Hmm. What I enjoy most about playing football. Hmm. I would say the relationships that it brings with your teammates, and yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things. And because those are the guys that you go to war with, them the guys that they're gonna be at your wedding one day,
Yeah.
things like that.
Mhm.
Uh, I would say the relationships that brings with it, and what football teaches you in life is also a good thing that I like about it. Like, just having grit and trying to persevere through adversity,
Yeah.
because everybody has adversity in life, no matter who you are. Football teaches you to like always try to persevere through any adversity that you have,
Right.
because uh and yeah, man, just that's probably the two things that I would say like football teaches me. It's probably some more things, but I can't think of them right now.
I
I
got you.
love
I
football.
got
I
you.
love football though, but I love everything about it. Like, when it comes to working hard in the weight room, working hard on the field. Not everybody can do what we can do, so it's just an
Right.
honor that we very blessed that we're able to do this, and you know that very blessed to be in the situation I am in. Um, yeah, man. So that's mainly what it is.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got one more question. I don't know how
All
many
right.
more Taylor has,
No,
but
we'll call it after. We'll call it after.
Y'all
I think
good,
I
man. You
think
good.
we bothered Josh enough for today.
Nah, bro,
Yeah.
you good, bro.
My last question is, what is your favorite Bible verse?
All right.
Wow. Um. So I do like the Joshua 1:9 Bible verse, be strong and courageous, um, in
Mhm.
everything that you do. You know, I'm a fan of that verse. Psalms 23, that's a big verse.
Mhm.
That's I like that verse a lot too. Just with any trials and tribulations that you go through life, like always keep your head up and know
Yeah.
that God is always with you. You know what I'm saying? Those are one of my two favorite verses that I would say. Yeah,
Those are some really good verses.
Yeah, those are
yeah,
very good verses.
I think my favorite one is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things. Oh no, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
strengthens me.
That's kind of one I live by, but those two I gotta add to my book.
Yeah, those are
100%.
good. Mine's Psalm 118:24. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it.
Mhm.
That's another good one.
That's a good verse. A very good verse.
Yeah, this is just getting longer and longer.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
again, thank you, Josh, for hopping on just
Yeah,
for a little bit.
thank you so much.
You're busy.
It was
Oh
a lot
yeah,
of
of
fun
course.
talking with you, man.
Man, thank y'all, man, for the opportunity to be on here. This is actually my first, like, podcast interview. So I
Really?
want to thank y'all for that opportunity. Yeah, man. So I
Hey,
appreciate
thanks for taking
y'all.
it. We enjoyed
Yes,
talking
Yeah.
with you,
sir.
man.
Well,
Yes,
I know.
sir.
I talked to Josh. I was like, well, I might as well reach out to Josh. He's a good guy. He'd probably hop on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm glad, me and Taylor was in class together, so I appreciate
Oh
it. I
yeah,
appreciate the opportunity, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
all
that's
the time.
cool.
Josh is cool in class.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
But again, let me pray us out and we'll go
Okay.
ahead and end it. Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you for, letting us have this time on this beautiful day in Georgia. It's not raining yet, but maybe it will. But just thank you for letting us have this time. Cover Josh and what he does. The rest this week with all this training, have him ready, you know, keep his mind on you as he's getting ready for fall camp. Keep me and Keaton ready as we get ready to move back to school here in the next couple of weeks. And amen.
Amen.
Thank you
Amen.
again, Josh,
Yeah,
and
Oh
best
thank
of
yeah,
luck
you.
this
thank
season,
y'all,
man.
man. Appreciate it.